Hello, I'm the sole developer of the Viper151's server manager. Today, I will be demonstrating to you the purpose and usability of this program. This type of program is often referred to as a server wrapper. This is because the program essentially takes control of the server and operates it. Before I continue, I must stress that this is a work in progress and is subject to change. To install my server manager, you will need to download the msc.exe file. Once you have that downloaded, you will have to place it into your server folder. It's currently compatible with vanilla and spigot servers. I haven't tested any other alternate server slash modded server which allows for plugins or anything like that yet. So I've tested these two, they both will seem to work. Alright, so to simply install it, you just copy the file, which I just did, paste it into your server folder like that. Demonstrate with the spigot server. Same exact way. So once you have installed the server manager, you'll have to open it up. You can rename it whatever you want, but it doesn't really matter. For sake of the video, I'm just going to keep it there. MSC. You're going to open it up. You're going to want to go down to settings, very bottom left corner. From here, you will want to find your batch file. And in this case, it's the run.bat file. Alright, now once you have that all set up, just click X. It automatically saves everything, so like that, just demonstrate again. It saved everything. I currently have 3 of my editors working. 2 are working, most are near completion. The server property editor and the plugin manager. The band players editor is still being worked on. It's got some missing features I haven't fixed yet, or added yet. So to demonstrate, I'm going to show you how it can actually I'm going to first show you how the server works. So the server manager, the server can run off this as well, so I'm going to show you that. So it will, once you click Start Server, it will start loading the server. Just give it a second. Oh, here we go. Loads the server just like the DOS or the command prompt would do. And the server will be up. You can join it, whatever. You can also send commands and stuff using enter. You can say, do commands like say hello or hello. And it says hello. You also click enter, say blah blah blah. It'll recognize on command. And you can also stop server by typing stop. And now once it comes here, you can just click X. Alright, that's one feature. Another feature would be the server properties editor. This is the very first part of the project I worked on. It took a while to get this part to work right, but I finally fixed it last update. It was having a lot of corruption errors, which I fixed, but so yeah, it should be fixed right now. Alright, so instead of having load up a normal text file and load up a properties file, which is essentially just a text file which the server reads, you can come over here and use this as the editor instead of having to look for certain lines on here and stuff. So, say you want to put your server IP in, do something like 555.555.5.5, and if you know, it still automatically put it in over here. So, for example, mottos down here, message of the day. So, say hello everyone, and then blah blah blah. That's that. This is just one of the really cool, neat features of my server manager. It's just this took forever, and I'm really proud of it. Now, of course, instead of having to deal with Boolean values, true and false, you can just you can just click yes and no over here. So you want achievements to be displayed, notice how it's true, and it goes to false, true, false, same thing, game mode, creative, survival, adventure, etc. Max players, it can be like whatever you want. You can have it from 1 to whatever your computer or server can handle. So, example, you just change it to 50. Oops, 50. There we go. It's also got. I also separate it in between server settings, like the general settings, world settings, and oh, here's a little bit of corruption. I gotta fix that, I guess. That will happen once in a great while, but I think that's an easy fix. Well, actually, it shouldn't happen once in a great while. It's just, like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm still fixing things. But, yeah. Oh, here's a couple other things. But, yeah. So, max tick time, since it recognizes it as a vanilla server, well, yeah, there's certain features on this I still need to fix, but it generally works the right way. So, it's just like about. I got all these, things up here. This, text strip, I just recently updated all the icons. So if you want to save, you can just click publish changes, all that stuff. View, you can view the server folder. It's very interesting. I have all these things. Get the settings on here, stuff. And once it closes that, it closes the manual edit thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. You can also use the manual edit over here. It's for I kind of made it look like it's for advanced users because if you put something in the wrong order or something, the server will have a hard time or won't even read it at all. So you can edit it manually, but I don't recommend it. And then if you don't have manual edit installed, you can't type on it or all, but you can always select and stuff like that. So that's the server property editor. The band players editor. This is let me ban someone real quick so I can demonstrate it. This feature right here took a while to build too. I had to do a ton of research on the internet. Let's ban Billy, B-I-O-Y, Billy, Bob, Joe. Ban Billy, Bob, Joe. Alright, we're going to stop that. Whoops, wrong one. Ban players editor, it reads the Billy, Bob, Joe's been banned. So, and eventually you're going to be able to use ban/unban, ban people and stuff like that up here, but I haven't got that feature working. Like I said, that's one of the newest editors I've been working on for quite some time. The op mod editor, the whitelist editor, and the log manager I haven't gotten around to even starting yet, but each one of these takes a good month or two to work on, but due to my time constraints. Plugin manager, this one is, well, self-explanatory, kind of. It's really, yeah, it is kind of self-explanatory. I've pretty much finished this all the way. It lists like all the plugins and stuff on here, but for some reason only, well, this is a fresh install of the Spigot server, so it's only got one plugin on it, which you can see plugin metrics. And so if a plugin has a config.yml, you can also click on it and then click edit config, which then it'll open up a giant it'll open up your text editor to edit the YML. So once you have that open, so you can do that, and you can also download files off the internet, or plugins off the internet, and install those. Yeah, I also got all these. You can edit the config. I'm gonna add that pretty soon, but I haven't got around to it yet. And of course, you can view the plugins folder. You can also view the jar files, but since this one doesn't, since there's no jar files in the plugins folder, like, actually, I can demonstrate that too. Let's make a fake jar. So, jar1 dot jar. Yes, I want to change it. Now, once you refresh it, it will recognize it as a jar file. Alright, well, that's the plugins manager, and the world. The worlds are also listed here. I've been trying to segregate them between just the parent world and hiding these nether in the end. Haven't got around to that yet. Like I said, this is all subject to change. I hope you stay tuned for more updates.